Eve, I was on a plane going towards Saudi Arabia. That was a ride that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. And we landed Christmas Day. I got hit in Mosul, Iraq on the 27th of February 2007. I was glad that the bomb hit me. It hit me right under my seat. I couldn't feel his left side.
You'd see anything from I need stitches to full-on traumas. They teach you how to deal with wounds and how to bandage people up, and as you're there you learn how to cope with it. But in all actuality, you're never really prepared for what you see.
I never thought that I would have PTSD. I thought that I had enough coping skills. I thought PTSD was something to guys that had limbs blown off. But you start to learn very quickly that it ends up being an accumulation.
I remember my colonel pinned my first Purple Heart. And he said, Sergeant First Class, you can go home. I said, no, sir. I can still fight. So I chose to stay and fight. Unfortunately, I got hit again. This time my vehicle got split. My head, I felt a lot of pressure on my head.
There was an insurgent who was wearing a bomb vest. And so this guy tried to come up and blow a hole in the wall. The Iraqi police saw him and they shot him. But before he died, he ignited his bomb vest. And so parts of him came flying over the wall. Okay. So I ended up being a part of the cleanup crew. You know, and there's nothing like, you have to understand what is it like to pick up pieces of human beings.
Having to deal with trauma after trauma after trauma, day in and day out, can be just as heart-wrenching as losing your battle buddy. I didn't want to ask for help for the longest time, and that actually gave me more problems at first. I didn't feel like I fit in to the world anymore.
Because there's too much stuff going on. There's too many things that you have to do. You make friends over there, and a lot of your friends, they don't come home. A lot of my PTSD came from survivors. And it was interesting being home, because whenever anybody would hear loud noises, we would jump. You're ready to go immediately. You're ready to get into a fight. You're ready to do what you have to do. You know, you're racing on the highway. And I'm like, well, what's going on? Why are we doing this? A car door would set me off. It would get me paranoid. It would make slamming doors. Oh, God forbid a doggone car would backfire. You know, one time I nearly hit the deck because I thought that it takes you back in.